I'm not sure who we're waiting on here. 3 people by the look of it. Hopefully they'll be ready very soon. One of them's just readied up. It's always a problem when you've got a really, really big race, is getting everyone ready on time can be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
There we go. Everyone's ready.
Alright.
Here we go. Time to start.
Place your bets for 5 chess people. Let's see here. Well, and we begin. Oh, some nice colors.
Yeah, we've got 2 reds, sort of brownish. I like it a pink on Dracaris' side.
Oh yeah. Alright, Mido. Whoopee.
OoT and an ice trap. That's a good start.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's Rude's letter. That's pretty good.
Well, could mean something.
Could indeed.
Alright, Mido just a bottle. Message in a bottle. And ice arrows.
Yeah, someone's messed up their starting gun, I think, and accidentally dunned. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out of them in a sec.
Alrighty. So forest, not a whole lot. Maybe one progression item. With ice arrows, I think they're ready to face Ganon.
Oh yeah. Ice arrows. Probably the most useful item in the game, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's more important than the light arrows, I would say.
Well, there's so much you can do with them. You can freeze the Gerudo guards, you freeze Bongo Bongo's hands, and, well, that's about it.
Freeze other enemies. But yeah. It's always amazing that, you just can't freeze Ganondorf. Freeze everybody else, but not him.
I didn't know that. Not that I've ever tried it.
I haven't really tried it either, but I'm sure it wouldn't work. Alright, Hyrule Field. Bloody and Drake, just a few frames behind each other.
Yeah, both going for the early Hyrule Castle start. Meanwhile, we've got Sergeant Kill going on the South Hyrule little loop.
Yeah. Some little divergence already, that's good.
Yeah, the South Hyrule stuff have been obviously like the big route, like everyone took that for quite some time, but Hyrule Castle seems to be getting a bit of a resurgence lately. And of course we do have that prelude check, which might be influencing some of our runners to come here early, just so they can get that song.
Yeah. How are you picking up some rubies? Some money? Alright. Open the grotto check. Yeah. Some love.
And a hint for 50 skulls there, telling us that it's
bombs.
20 bombs, so that's not a very useful item.
Nope. So 50 skulls is dead, so if you betted on a 50 skulls seed, you lose.
Maybe next time.
Yep. Don't worry, there's still Frogs 2.
Still Frogs 2, still Ocarina of Time. There's a lot of ways in which these can be trolling.
And only a little bit of love from the Slingshot game.
Yeah, Drake just checking through the hints in front of Temple of Time there. Frogs 2 is dead.
Oh.
That's a little unfortunate. So still no Frogs 2, and Fire Temple is a foolish choice apparently.
Yep. So Frogs 2 people, I'm sorry. Maybe next week.
Drake
Looks like
didn't go ahead.
Drake doing the early adult route.
Yeah, he didn't have the courtesy to check the pillar for us to see which medallions are where, but you might check that on the way out. So we get the song, which is Song of Time.
Maybe Ganon's toilet, people. Never know.
Yeah, that is required if you want to plunder the toilets.
Yep. "30 Skulls is dead." So we got light. Water Temper has a light medallion. The Dongos is fire. Fire has the water medallion. Shadow is vanilla. And Forest is spirit. So Jabu, Deku, and Spirit are the stone dungeons.
Alright, so that makes that early Ruto's letter suddenly a bit less important since it's not a medallion dungeon.
Yeah.
Still could be required, of course. They could need to go to Jabu for another reason, or they might need to plunder Ice Cavern for something.
Yep. Gerudo Valley not having anything in it.
Yeah, it looks like Sergeant Kill's going on regardless, so he's going to go through, probably check the hint stones here in Lake Hylia. You can also do the fishing check, because that's now a thing in 4.0.
No longer needing the Kokiri Stone. So Killer going the adult route. And Bloody seems to be going as well.
Yeah, we got Sergeant just saying his Scarecrow song up nice and early.
Yep.
It is good to get that out of the way, because you don't want to lose Scarecrow to the point where you actually need it, like if you're going into Fire Temple or whatever, because it's so out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Unless you happen to find Serenade, that makes it a bit easier. Ooh, hover boots from Angie.
Alright. Well, we do know that Shadow is required, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Alright, got some fishing going on. Nothing in the windmill.
Sergeant Kill's got trolled a bit by the fish there.
I guess since the sea's not going to be trolling, the fish will.
Good old fish RNG.
Gotta love it. Alright, Windmill Man. What do you have for us? Serenade. Prelude was Song of Time.
I don't think that was a Biswap bug. I mean, that was just bad luck, essentially.
Yeah, I use Retro Arc and I've had that happen to me.
Yeah, sometimes the fish just don't want to stay on the line. It's really quite annoying. I don't think there's anything you can do about it other than just try and get the fish as close to you as you can before you reel them in.
Right. Man on Roof has just $50 to give you. Still nice. I would take $50.
Loopy from Shield Grave there. So apart from those hover boots, Kakariko is looking fairly bare so far.
Well, the open grotto in Kak gave you the iron boots, so you get both boots as an adult.
Oh.
Well, possibly. Or at least all one as a child.
I think that was a gold rupee we just saw on Drake's screen there for the Magic Bean heart piece.
Yep.
So that one's not required.
Alright, Drake doing his Dampe. Get your times in, people. Let's see what he does.
Ooh, that's a lot of good start.
Yeah. Oh, Dampe.
We had the fish trolling, now we've got the Dampe trolling. Yeah, OoT's doing its thing here.
Yep. Oof. Well, right into that one.
Oh dear, this is not going to be a good time for Drake, unfortunately.
No, Deppy's being mean.
Yeah. There's not really any time limit on the first run though. I think it's like 1 minute 20 or something like that is the max you can do. So
Yeah, as long as
it's fairly lenient.
you keep up with him, you'll be good. Sergeant going to Castletown now. Oh, got some protection.
Might come in useful, you never know.
Yeah. So with both boots, that does help. They can get the several checks. Tech Grano, definitely. Once they get something to open up the hole. Be it explosives or a hammer.
And both boots of course required to beat the dungeons. We need Hovers for Shadow, Irons for Water. Both of those have got medallions in them.
Hmm?
It's true, with summertime, you can't get locked out at the end of the Dampe race.
That's
Hopefully they won't get locked out anyway, but yeah.
Alright, Dampe, just with love. After he trolled you, he gives some love.
Yeah, first Nehru's love, then just a little bit of his own.
Yeah. Looks like Sergeant just waiting for the day cycle to end. Good night. Oh. Depp has been mean to all the runners so far.
Alright, so Drake's gone back into child era, so I'm gonna guess he's gonna head off, do market checks, and then go see Zelda.
That would be logical. Looks like Sergeant might be doing his night checks. Yep. Go get the dog. Ah, Lens of Truth from Richard.
That might come in handy, you never know.
Yeah. Could be something in the treasure game. Draco buying some sticks. Oh, Draco decided to leave. Oh, get some money. Bottom of the well is Way of the Hero.
Okay. Let's hope we find Summer Storm soon then.
Yeah. Hopefully one of the 3 child checks, song checks will have Star Storms.
Strength upgrade in the desert.
So looks like Beanstalk, which means on top of the arch, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's the one. Stone Spirit, of course, so they may not necessarily need that strength, although they will need at least 1 strength to complete the seeds.
Yep.
They don't necessarily need 2, or even 3, but we'll see.
Right, but it's still not a. If you have Requiem, that's an easy strength to get.
It is, yeah. As long as you can access beams, and they're normally pretty easy to get to.
Yeah. Drake pick up his lens, so he can see the truth.
He will be able to once he finds his magic.
Yep. Everybody going back to child.
Alright, Sergeant's getting his sales letter here, and we'll see what the song is.
Yep.
That is Saria's song. Alright.
Alright. So it gives us 2 checks and them not be able to do, they don't have to do minor skip. And once they get the ZL, they can use the Durania check.
Yeah, it also puts another song check into logic on Minuet of Forest.
Yep.
This is a with Milo skip. The runners can normally get to that one without help if they need to.
Oh yeah. Sergeant going to the ranch.
Yeah, looks like he's sticking with child route, just going to go do all the 3 songs, I'm guessing. Maybe do Deku Tree afterwards.
Possibly.
Yeah, both sets of boots, very easy to find today, so we'll see how well that helps our runners or not.
Alright, took a sergeant a little bit, but you got the 3 chickens.
Yeah, game can be a little bit messy at times, and just has to disappear for a sec. We'll be back in just a moment.
Alright. Talon giving us just a bit of love. Alright, let's see what the farm girl gives us. Ah, Minuet Forest, alright. We go right to Sawyer after he does the last check in the range. Nice, good whoop, Sawyer.
Right, I'm back, sorry about that. Was that Minuet?
That was Minuet.
Nice, nice.
So once he gets his last check in the back of the ranch, he can go right to Saria.
Nice convenient bit of warping there.
Oh yeah, one of the songs I like to see early on myself.
Yeah, having that and Saria's is a bit of a nuisance though.
Yeah.
As soon as you get Minuet, it kind of makes Saria a little bit obsolete.
True. Alright, nothing at the back. Sergeant opting for that quick warp back to this house versus the Minuet.
So he's heading straight for Deku Tree.
Yep.
So he'll do Lost Woods after that.
Yep.
Depends
Looks
what
like
he
he'll
finds
buy.
in the tree, I suppose.
He's gonna buy shield and a few sticks.
Yeah, pretty much all you need to full clear the Deku Tree, as long as you know what you're doing.
Yep. At least 3 sticks, so you can kill 3 Scotulas.
Looks like Sergeant's not checking the hint stones outside the tree just yet. He might grab them on the way out, of course.
Yep.
Alright, so Deku Tree is a stone dungeon, so not required to beat this place, but obviously can have useful items such as that one, the bomb bag. Very nice find.
Alright. Well, now they can beat the doggo.
That opens up a lot of stuff for Sergeant Kills to do.
Oh yeah. Drake still opting to get the piece of heart.
Feeling at all unhealthy, I guess. Wanted to
Need some more love in his life. Yeah.
Oh, Zelda's
Everybody's
Lullaby.
living.
Nice.
Oh wow. Alright. ZL early.
That's good news. One of our required songs to beat the game. Still no sign of Nocturne though. We'll need to find that one, and we also still need to find Summer Storms.
Alright, let's see what Shadow has. Sacred Meadow.
That was Burning Cack having a Epona song.
Yep.
30 Skulls Dead, we knew that one already.
Yep. Get some nuts. Looks like Drake gonna save 4 up to his house and possibly go Deku.
Ooh, double defense.
I am okay with that.
You never know when that might come in handy.
Especially you never know how much love you might get, so you might be an unhealthy boy for a while.
Right, we've got a Goron Tunic as well there from Deku Tree.
Yep. It makes running the fire tempo a little bit easier. Not have to worry about the timer.
Yeah, again, that's another thing. Not having much health can be really annoying trying to get through Fire Temple.
Oh yeah. Alright, last check.
Just a hot piece. Sergeant might opt to go to kill Goma now. Since he's got bombs, he can do the nice easy ground jump strat for B1 skip rather than doing the glitches setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that now. And he gets that frame perfect stick lighting jump as well, pretty nice. 40 skulls is a bow.
So we might have a 40, if nothing else, it'll be 40 skulls.
Yeah, that's interesting. There are 3 bows out there, of course. So there might be 1 or 2 that they can still get without having to collect 40 skulls. If they're lucky. Or it could be both the other bows are in Ganon's castle. And I think that was Death Mountain Crater, Way of the Hero as well.
Yeah.
There's so many people checking in now, I'm not keeping up. Just another heart container from Gamer there, so nothing useful, but getting that bomb bag at the start definitely makes Deku Tree worth it. So all 4 of our runners are going to be picking that up now. Yeah, Cackway the hero, given both boots were there, seems fairly reasonable.
Okay. Yep, 40 skulls has a bow. We'll see if that be necessary or not. But until then.
Yeah, and it's going to pose a bit of a dilemma for our runners, really, because do they start collecting skulls now and just kind of bite the bullet and go for it, or do they just hold out hope that they'll actually be able to find one of the other bows somewhere?
Yeah.
There's a pretty big time investment to go and collect 40 skulls.
Oh yeah, I would, if I was them, I would still be collecting skulls along the way. Not going out all the way from 40, but at least get level 20.
Yeah, 20 is always a reasonable number to go for.
Every game is so much nicer with only 5 notes.
Yeah, our resident sleeper game is now a resident short nap game.
Yeah, just a stick.
I'm guessing you mean flame storage, Dark Grid? I'm not entirely sure how, technically it works, but basically you have a lit stick, or you have a stick inside the fire source, and then you put it away on the same frame you bring it out. And that somehow causes it to kind of forget that it's not in the lit source when you pull it out the second time. This game's got a lot of weird stuff like that. Yeah, it's quite a useful little glitch. Main use for it is compose a grave. You can use it to get the chest at the start of the room early on without needing to inspire.
Drake on his way to defeat Goma now. Looks like he'll be going for the broken stick. Yep. Oh, didn't get it.
Messed up the first time, got it the second time.
Yep. Yeah, Saudi over his broken stick, and he got it first try.
Trey missed the one cycle, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We almost ran out of Deku Nuts there as well, that would have been quite bad.
That'd have been rough. But okay, since it's not it's only a stone dungeon.
That's true, yeah, I could have just left, I suppose, but it would be a bit unfortunate to come all the way down here and leave Goma standing.
Yeah. Skirt across the bottom of the Deku tree.
Looks like Killer Ab's opting not to kill Goma. He's just going to leave it after doing all the chests in Deku Tree.
Yep. And as we know, we're not missing anything, so we're good there. Sergeant going for the Darunia check.
Yeah, I think the items he's got, he can pretty much clear out everything here in Child Goron City.
Yep. Very true.
I believe you from Darunia.
$5. For cure your depression, he gives you $5.
Link is not the most well-paid psychiatrist.
Man.
think we saw Skull Kid earlier, if I remember, and that wasn't anything useful either.
Yeah.
No, nothing useful else a real song, unfortunately.
Yeah, Lost Woods have not had anything. What did I say? Zora's River is a foolish choice?
Zora's Domain.
Domain? Okay. Oh, we got a fish in a bottle.
Yeah, that's a convenient item to have if you so happen to want to go to Zora's Domain.
No, we haven't seen Ocarina of Time hit yet. Big ground. Piece of love. Hey, $40 for a fish. It could be a good fish. You just don't know. They are expensive.
Yeah, I mean, that beggar will buy them off you for 100 rupees, so sounds like a bargain to me.
Oh. Alright, looking at the maze now. And Bloody doing his river checks.
Ooh, there's a strength upgrade.
Alright. Now we can do a little bit of forest. So 1/3 of forest complete.
Yep. The only thing they need for that now is, of course, the bow and hook shots.
Yep. Bloopy on Zora's River right there. Bloody go and pick out some money from the frogs.
I think you did check the hint, but it wasn't. It was a repeat of what we've already seen, I'm fairly sure.
Money on top of the cave. Alright. One more chicken river. So far, nothing.
Yeah, one more hard piece at the top. No, Zora's Domain's not going to be worth Bloody Biscuit's time here, but you may go there anyway just to hand in the letter and open up Pine's cabin.
Yep. Doesn't have the scale, so you can't warp to Lake Hylia and do the letter check.
Yeah, normally in this case I'll actually plant a bean at the bottom of Zora's River here, just so I can use that shortcut as a adult if I need to. There's a heart piece on the final check in Zora's River, so another dead area.
Yeah.
And we've got some Ocarina of Time.
Oh. Okay, so all dungeons won't need that for the song. Sergeant doing his child check, so he just got his iron boots.
Looks like Sergeant's going to be doing chickens as well.
Yeah. Lighters on Reed Dead Grave. Well, that would be something, alright. That would make all dungeons required. Yeah, if we had to get all 40 skulls without the sun song, that could be a little rough.
Indeed. Especially with being bow as well, which just kind of lock you out of a few dungeons.
I wonder what the creator will refer to. Could it be a song? Could it be an item?
I would say at this stage there's a fairly good chance of being a song that we need. We're still looking for Song Storm, still looking for Nocturnal Shadow. Requiem might be required as well.
True, and the Spirit Timer does hold at least an item at least we need. Killer's having trouble with the big boy. Did not want to stop.
Yeah, he's run away unfortunately, which means Killer's actually going to have to wait around for a good 20 seconds or so here for him to come back round again. Really annoying if you miss the cycle.
Oh yeah. Alright. Frogs is dead. So, which we already knew. Piece of heart. Alright, first fairy fountain. There he goes.
A piece of heart for all that effort. Doesn't seem entirely worth it. But never mind.
Well, he gets his health full back up.
That's true.
Alright.
Okay, Sergeant's going for the Composer Grave. He's going to struggle a bit with this, with the items he's got, I think. He's not really got much to go with here. So he's just going to bomb his way to success.
When in doubt, use explosives.
Yeah, that's all the game tells you to do. If you see something suspicious, bomb it.
Yep.
So good life advice to follow, I believe.
Drake going back into the market.
Okay, there's Nocturnal Shadow in the Composer Grave.
Yep. Nice warp song back to the cat creaker.
So that Sergeant Kills isn't going to be doing the flame storage glitch here, so he's going to leave that chest unchecked in the grave. It's a little bit faffy to set up, especially when you don't have the slingshot. You have to do a different setup to actually get it to work, and it can be quite annoying to do.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a little bit slow. A little bit slow so far.
But we've got some progression items, which is better than none.
Yeah, well, let's see how it goes. I mean, that bow on 40 skulls is a big oh no at this point. We don't know whether that's going to be required or not. If it is required, it could be something that just ends up gatekeeping the seed, forcing our runners to kind of like just go around, collect a ton of overworld skulls, just to get some progression done.
Oh yeah.
I've certainly had that happen to me before. There's just nothing else open in the dungeon, so you have to go around collecting skulls to get anywhere. Killer App having a little bit of fun dancing with the Tektites here. I'm guessing he's waiting for night time. He didn't just feel like dancing.
I'm going to step away for one moment. Be right back.
No worries. There we go. So nighttime Kakariko, Killer App can go get some sculptors here, and of course he can do Denpei digging, which we've not seen yet. Looks like Bloody's working on getting his sculptor count up as well, so he's probably thinking that 40 skulls is likely to be required here. There's actually a nice little trick you can do with the sculptor, which is to reflect one of the Deku nuts the scrubs shoot at you in order to kill it. Save yourself a stick or a bomb there.
And I'm back, and looks like we have our Sonic Storms.
We do indeed.
Alright.
The good news is that's turned up.
Up and south. Follow the well, plus some Storm Grotto checks.
Yeah, bottom well is Way of the Hero, so we're pretty sure there's going to be something useful in there.
Yeah. Nice little blue tunic thanks to Goron.
And yes, that'll probably be the Way of the Hero item for Death Mountain Crater as well, most likely.
Yep. Bomb refill. Not bad.
Red Reapy from Denpei, so absolutely no good items off of Denpei today.
Yeah.
3 out of 3 troll.
A wooden shield.
Shadow Temple Way of the Hero. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, good to know since they'll find something on the way to complete the dungeon.
Yeah, Shadow is normally quite a late dungeon as well, just because of the amount of items you need to go to need to find in order to actually get through the place.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what turns up in there.
Oh yeah. Could be a bow if they find magic in Din soon.
Yeah, possibly. Well, no, that wouldn't be a Way of the Hero item because we know there is another bow out there accessible. Way of the Hero items have to be unique. Yeah, we've got the button knife as well there from the Fairy Fountain. Always handy to have.
Could be a hook shot, long shot. I don't know. Shadow is not foolish.
Bigger
on is dead. Light arrows, yeah, could be. Could be the hammer too, right? Well, again, stay tuned to find out more. Don't leave this exciting race, guys. You never know what you can miss.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Yep, I think you're right. It's gonna be the Zoro tunic. It's gotta be the Way of the Hero.
Yes, that old chestnut. I love a bit of Way of the Hero trolling. At least we know it can't be the lens.
It's true. Yeah, Sergeant Kills, he's...
He's plundering, he's doing the foolish choice.
Yeah. Force of habit, I would imagine. And we got another bomb bag from the Death Mountain Storm Grotto.
Handy refill, I suppose.
Yeah. Hey, if they give him bombs, it'd be a good choice for him. No, piece of heart. So, I think he was hoping for maybe for bombs.
Yeah, or maybe magic or something like that, because area being barren, or foolish choice, whatever you want to call it now, doesn't necessarily mean you won't actually find anything there.
Right.
It is still possible for it to have a useful item, Betty, just not a required item.
That's true.
I suppose in theory one of the bows could be here. Should be quite a turn up.
Then it would not have been a foolish choice for him.
It's a deck is deck.
Well, he only had one left, so. Alright, Drake doing his first plunder into the Doggo's cavern.
Yeah, it's kind of odd no one's been in here actually so far.
Yeah.
The bomb bag being the first item they got, I would have thought maybe someone would have rushed here early.
Yeah, but nobody did Deku first. They all
That's
went
true, yeah.
This is Draco's the first person who's done a Dot 2 now.
Looks like popping over to grab the extra skull slower in here as well. Probably a wise choice.
Yeah. I mean, it's easily safe to say just go to, at least go to get some along the way just in case until you find either the bow or something else. It would be funny if 20 skulls had a bow or 10.
You never really know what Rando's going to throw at you. Especially with checks like that.
Yeah, the random bomb casino did lost.
I made it with the web patcher.
Oh, did you? Okay, so if there's any problems.
Any problems, blame me.
Yeah, still blame Lost.
I think Lost is actually racing this seed today.
She is. So hopefully she's doing well.
It looks like Killer App might be opting to do the first check in Jabu here.
Yeah. The only thing you can do besides that is just do the Great Fairy check.
Yeah, I imagine he'll probably pop by that one as well. But yeah, having that fish on his C button suggests to me that he's thinking of doing a bit of Jabu. It is stone Jabu, so I'm not sure that's the wisest move in the world. Obviously, you're only going to be able to get one check in there.
Right.
Could be a little bit of a waste of time, but we'll see how it goes.
Ooh, Bomb True Bowling. Let's see here. Yeah.
Oh, piece for the first prize. And a blue.
Sergeant did not like that. He attacked the girl. Ooh, I'll just walk out.
Yeah, I feel like with the items that our racers have found so far, they probably have 40 skulls available to them in Logic. Just about. It'll be a bit tight, I think. But yeah, with a bottle that opens up a good chunk of them, they can do the ones in Deku Tree, Dodongo's Cavern. So yeah, I think logic-wise, that bow is probably available.
Yeah.
Sergeant making a start on his mask quest here.
Not a bad call.
You never know with Skull Mask, it's always a little bit of a dark horse.
Especially with access to Nocturne, they usually check.
Yeah, it does make it a bit faster than it would normally, which is quite nice.
The Dongo is not really having anything so far.
Yeah, we'll see if Jabu's got anything better for us for that one chest that Killer App can check. Does have to do the bomb throw entry here since he hasn't found a boomerang or a slingshot. I believe that throw is actually in Logic though, so there's just still Could be something useful.
Yeah, because the first you should have at least one check without the boomerang, because that is the boomerang check chest.
Yeah, normally the game does expect you to do slingshot, I think, but both bombs and bomb chew work.
Alright. One more check before the key. Oh!
We just found a hook shot.
Well, hello there.
Very nice indeed. So that's the Hyrule Castle Fairy.
Alright, so that gives us access to the Forest Temple. A few checks there.
Yeah, well, they got Song of Time as well, so they've got, I want to say 6 checks in Forest Temple now.
10 skulls giving a bloopy.
So Sergeant Kills is finally going for his first adult route. Yeah, that is always a little bit of a tricky one to read in, especially since you don't often backtrack to the Hyrule Castle area. It's one you can easily just forget about.
Yeah, I was doing a glitch tournament the other night, and one of the runners forgot to check the Hyrule Castle, which had the hook shot as well. So he got you got the other check a lot later. Alright. Sergeant doing his first route as an adult along Child 1. But I usually do the same thing, so we're just having a shield.
Yeah, so Jabu, not worth it so far, unfortunately, unless Killer App really wanted to save those 80 rupees.
Hey, that's 8 rupees you can use for something else.
That's true. The first strength was in the Goron Maze.
Right check on the left chest. Alright, 50 minutes in, and we have our first medallion dungeon done. Yeah!
I just saw on Killer App's screen, it looks like the boomerang is on the underwater bottle in Lake Hylia. So we're not seeing Silver Scale so far, so no one can actually get that. And of course Jabu, as we've just been saying, is a sane dungeon. Probably not going to be needed, although it would be quite nice to for some Skulltuller hunting.
Yep. Alright, well, the Dongo having our slingshot, so
Not exactly the most useful item to find. We got a medallion out of it, of course.
yeah, especially with Goma being the stone boss. But it does open that one target in the wish check. Which you never know, could lead to something.
Could do indeed.
Like giving the bug person for money. No, nobody's done Ice Cavern yet, August.
Yeah, we've had Killer App go do Jabu, so he's got access to Ice Cavern now, if he wants to go do it. And I think Sergeant Kills handed in his letter as well a little earlier.
I think so. I think Bloody or Draker did too. I think Bloody did earlier.
Yeah, so Ice Cavern is definitely open. Good hints. Yeah, so we know there's a bow on 40 Skulltullers. We don't know whether that bow is required yet or not.
We do know the Arch and Desert Colossus from the Spirit Temple does have another strength upgrade. So while Spirit is not required, GTG might be.
Yeah, and it could of course be something in Spirit that they need to grab, even if they don't need to finish the dungeon.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be an early bottleneck. We'll have to wait and see on that one. And dungeon-wise, we can dip quite a lot at the moment. Fire Temple, Water Temple, Forest, all three of those are accessible. Can't do anything in Shadow or Spirit just yet. GTG not technically in Logic yet either.
Yeah. Storms was on the Valera Fire.
Oh yeah, that's point as well. We're not seeing anyone try bottom the well yet. But we knew that was where the hero.
Yep, and they have ZL, so
Yeah, ZL and Bomb Bag, the two ingredients you need to full clear bottom of the well.
Sergeant doing his Dampe race. Nothing with him, but so far he's having a not getting too bad for Dampe. Killer doing his high refuel checks. So I would imagine Sergeant will be doing his, after he gets done with Kakariko, will be doing his Dongus Cavern run, and then possibly dipping into Forest Temple with the hookshot.
Yeah, there's quite a few options at the moment. So yeah, you can have his pick of the adult dungeons really. I'm guessing Drake and Bloody maybe heading off into bottom of the well now, if they've got some storms. I can't remember who picked that up so far.
Yeah, Drake's our person has some storms. Rob, that sounded like just a great seed you had to play through.
Yeah, Rando can just can always surprise you with how trolly it can be sometimes.
Yep. Drake opening up the mash shop now.
Sergeant Kills got up to selling the whatchamacallit mask, the Keaton mask I believe. He hasn't gone any further with that just yet. Looks like Killer App's going for Hyrule Castle Fairy, so he needs to be able to go grab a hook shot.
You'll be happy with that. Bloody now having 19 Scorchulas.
Yeah, still making quite a focused effort to collect those.
Hey Drake, seed's been okay. A little slow.
At the moment we're just waiting to see just how trolly it could be. There's a possibility of having to deal with 40 skulls, but we don't know whether it's going to be required or not yet.
All we know is a bow's on 40 skulls. 2 other bows somewhere out here in the world.
Oh, that was a mean fish with bloody biscuits there. Just sat there staring at it, it's like, yep, that's a lure. That's a very nice lure you got there, I'm just going to stare at it some more. Yeah, both 30 and 50 skulls are dead, we've got hints for those already.
Just bombs and nuts, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We did see 10 earlier, that was nothing useful. We've not seen 20 yet though.
Alright, looks like Drake going into the well.
Yeah, I think he has everything he needs to full clear this.
Yep. He doesn't technically have magic, so he can't use lens, but these runners know lensless on the well.
Yeah, it's not particularly difficult, especially when you have the map and compass.
Oh yeah.
And Killer App heading into Forest Temple.
Yep.
So no bow, of course.
Surprised he skipped the dongos he's using CAC.
Hmm.
Nothing was in it, but still, it's a required dungeon.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll go around to that one eventually.
If he wants to beat the game, he might have to.
Okay, there's the fire arrows.
Yep.
Not a huge amount that unlocks, but there are a couple of checks that we can use that
Yeah.
for. And we've got a wallet as well.
Don't think that's where the hero hint.
Not hugely likely. Possible, but most likely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be possible for a wallet to be where the hero if Gorn Tunic's not available anywhere, and there's no other wallet, but that's fairly unlikely to happen.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure. Hookshot was in the Higher Castle Great Fairy. But could be Zora Tunic though. So
Oh yeah, FW.
yeah.
The bottom of the well giving us a lot of utility items, there's nothing else, so that's pretty nice.
So far nothing in Forest Temple yet.
Yeah, just a small key. Looks like Killer Out's not going to Courtyard, or actually, no, he's probably going to be doing the hover boot strats, I would guess.
Yeah. Bloody working out. He's going to be doing his Green Valley checks.
Ooh, light eyes.
Ooh, there's our way of the hero.
Yep, that is definitely required.
Alright.
Yeah, you're right. We do have Goron Tunic already. That was one in Deku Tree. Zora Tunic we're not seeing so far, though that one, because of fewer tunic requirements, doesn't have as many good items gated behind it. And of course you would need to find both wallets in order to buy one.
Yeah. Which after plundering the well, they would have the wallet size necessary. Draco is very rich now.
Rip shield.
Yep.
A little unfortunate, although there's not really huge amounts that Drake would really need that shield for now.
Nope, I think he did most of the checks he needed it for.
We've not had any hint or sight of any other bow yet, so we don't know if there's going to be one available or not.
You know what's going to happen though is we're going to get the 40 skulls, and then they're going to like dip into Ice Cavern and find the other bow.
Yeah, that'd be soz law, wouldn't it? Alright, so that's bottom of the well cleared out. So apart from the light arrows and a couple of utility items, nothing particularly major there. So there's an area our runners are going to have to do at some point, but nothing that really helps them along the way right now.
Yeah, so if they just get the lighthouse and dip out, they will not be missing a lot. Sergeant gonna pick up his Sonic Storms.
Kakra's Iron Boots and Hover Boots. I don't think there's anything else other than that, so far anyway.
Yeah.
There's Skull Mask for bloody biscuits. 10 skulls was junk.
Yeah,
just
$5
or something. Wimble Song. What was Wimble Song? That was Serenade?
That. Yes.
Yeah, we had Sirius as well. That was from Zelda.
Alright, Bloody's gonna pick up his hook shot in a few seconds.
Is Drake gonna head that way as well, possibly? Once he's done with Market?
Hopefully, then all of them would have hookshot. Looks like Killer and Sarge are frame to frame perfect. A little bit. But they both have the butter knives. No, Dotson, please tell us your theory. Could be impossible, but I would still like to hear it. Nope, Sansan is Epona. G could still be required though. Or the fortress in general.
Yeah, we still need to find our long shots and our hammer.
Yeah. Yeah. Nocturne has Epona's.
Yeah, both light arrows and fire arrows are in bottom of the well.
Yep.
We don't have any magic yet, so can't actually use them. And no bow, of course, as well, so...
Yeah.
Not much use yet.
Blade just really hoping for that magic on Redhead Grave. Oh, something required on the Redhead.
That would definitely be mean if that was the case.
Yeah, Drake did skip hookshot.
Yeah, as we were saying earlier, it's an easy trick to forget about if you're not careful.
Yeah. Oh. We still got a lot of required items still left to get, so Blade's theory could be something.
Could be indeed. We've seen where Boomerang is, or well, we think we know where it is. If that's required, then we'll need to find Silver Scale, which we don't know where it is.
Well. Wow, Spellodge would be a 400 level class, Dot. That's a high level class right there. Spirit, it needs a 400 level class. AQ 101. Light arrows was in bottom of the well, along with fire arrows, and a wallet, in the wind.
We do have all four where the hero ends, I think. So it's bottom of the well, Death Mountain Crater, Kakariko Village, and Shadow Temple for the last one.
So we know everything but the Shadow Temple one is, because that other crater was Son of Storms. Kakariko had both boots. Bottom of the well had light arrows. So I'm thinking maybe Hammer and Shadow, possibly.
Yeah, it could be that, could be long shots. Could be Mirror Shield, I suppose, to see what's really trolling.
Yeah. Yes. Dark Turtle was on Sun Song chat.
Yeah, at this point the only songs we're missing I think are Requiem and Prelude.
Yeah.
Probably one of those would be an Ice Cavern.
I'm gonna say probably Requiem on Ice Caverns and Prelude on the Requiem check. Frogs in the Rain giving us a Poe that they somehow caught.
The frogs are now Ghostbusters. Who knew?
Yeah. The frogs have many talents. Yeah, magical and big Poe would be mean, but they have to have a bow first. And have a Poda.
Yeah, Pona's song was from Burning Cack, so they would have to beat. I wouldn't have to get for that one. They have to beat Fire Temple, Dodongos, and just those
That'll
two.
be it.
Yeah. Not entirely unfeasible, but we'll definitely need to find something, find the hammer at least.
Yep, they need the hammer before they can do that. Which could be in shadow. Well, Bronies, we believe that the boomerang was at the level check in Lake Hylia, but we need silver skills for that. Which we don't know where it is yet.
Yeah, the Baron hints only apply to randomized items and don't apply to anything else in the area. So the Gossip Stones could be required, or, well, the hints could be something that you need to find in order to get to one of the things like 50 Skulls or whatever. And anything you need to do in that area to like progress to other areas or set certain flags or find medallions or anything like that is not included.
Right.
The hints are not included in Baron. So just because an area is barren doesn't mean the hints there aren't useful hints.
Yeah.
There is some logic on hints as well, so the hints for items like 50 Skulls, you'll always be able to find the hint somewhere in the world before you actually need to collect the 50 Skulls.
Yep. It'd be amazing to see if... Let's see, Silver Scarce was a shadow, you can Silver Scarce the Boomerang, Boomerang to defeat Jabu, and Jabu had the hammer to get fire done, to get into opponent, to get to GTG for the launch shot.
That would be a very linear seed. You never know, that might be what we're in for.
That would be crazy. Please let that happen.
I have had seeds like that before where it's just been linear as heck from start to finish.
Yep.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that, Dotso. When you play a seed like that, it just gets so exhausting, really.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you end up having to double dip a load of places as well. It can be really annoying.
And times like this, I'm just glad I made commentators. I can just laugh.
Yeah, times like these, I'm glad Plando isn't a thing just yet. it counts as 0 if you forfeit, and that does count towards your first 5 races for the tournament standings.
Yep.
So you can't forfeit and then do a 6th race in most circumstances. First 8, yes, sorry.
Yeah.
5 out of the first 8 to count towards the tour standings.
Yeah. Of course, the forfeits do hurt you. You can't replace it with an unfinished seed later on.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to forfeit one of the seeds earlier in this tournament as well. The first EU qualifier just completely stumped me, ironically on the bow, which seems to be the trouble on this one as well.
Yeah. Draco doing his one check-in, Jabu.
Yeah, gotta save that 80 rupees.
Yeah. So the sergeant getting everything he needs in the well, but he's still exploring.
Yeah, just getting his last 2 checks in here and then he'll be off.
Well, Burners, like I said, the first check, the only check they can do right now has nothing in it. But they could come back with the boomerang. There could be something required.
Yeah, we know this first chest is just a hiding shield. Yeah, still 3 other checks in here that could have something useful in them.
Yep. Silver Scarecrow's in shadow. My theory.
Yeah, maybe we'll have it. You have to dip into shadow, pick up the silver scale, go get the boomerang, come back to Jabu, get the bow from Jabu, which then lets you complete Shadow Temple, which then gives you the long shot.
Yeah.
So you did again. This is why I'm glad Plando's not a thing, because there's just so many trolly options you can think of.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be chaos.
Our job as commentators and your job in chat is to theorize all the worst possible ways we can troll the runners. We do a good job at that. It just may not play out.
Yeah. Never know what Rando's got in store for us. So
I don't think
can be even
Sergeant,
nastier than we are sometimes.
Yeah. I don't think Sergeant has silver skills yet. Do they?
I don't think anyone's found it yet. Oh no, wait, Killer Ad did, didn't he? Yeah, Plando is technically possible. It's just there's no actual interface to do it yet, so you'd have to pretty much write it yourself.
Yeah, Sergeant just having a brain fart for getting here. He checked that one.
Yeah, it can happen
like-
sometimes with these seeds.
not sure what Killer's doing. He has minuets. I don't know why he's doing.
Nothing much else has turned up so far. We did have FW in there, fire arrows. There was a wallet upgrade in there as well. So all of that in bottom of the well. Also utility items, but nothing strictly required at the moment.
Except for the light arrows.
Yeah.
So, well, you're just finishing up the Doggo's gain his fire medallion. Picking up his 28th skull, I believe.
Yeah, closing in on 40, slowly but surely.
Yep. Close to that 30.
It's starting to look ever so slightly more likely that that is the gatekeeper for the seed, because we're still really struggling to find any sort of progression items around the area. I think Killer App's heading over to Ice Cavern now, so we'll see what the extra song there is.
He'll do his fountain checks probably, the two there, and then head into the cavern.
Yeah, I believe we did the fountain already, whatchamacallit already.
Yeah, but he has the bottom of the lake and then I believe the iceberg one. Iceberg looks like to be nothing.
Yeah, I think that was a blue pea.
Yeah, looks like a blue pea to me. We had the hint that the bow was on 40. But we're hoping to see the bow somewhere else.
Oh, there's Zora tunic.
Yep. Come on, Killer, put it on. Let's see that wonderful color. Yeah, sorry, Kolo. I know. We were all hoping for the wallet to be the way of the hero. Well, he having a 31 skull, so he's going to do his 30 skull check, it looks like.
Yeah, he might be heading to bottom of the well afterwards, potentially.
Yeah. That would make sense. Looks like, yeah. He almost went to the bottom before he checked. Ready?
Yeah, I guess he didn't get a hint for this one, because we do already know that he's dead. Oh, he does have 20 to check as well here, and that's just a blue pea.
Yep. Target the Woods have a heart.
I think Lost Woods has been completely dead so far in this seed. I think the only thing left in there as well is Skull Mask.
Yeah. I think that's the last of it.
I do quite like we can see Killer App's input viewer on the screen just there, and The sea is a sort of panicked, rolling around with the control stick to get out of the freezing animation.
Yeah.
Drake planting the bean here at Lake Hylia is one you don't actually need to bother with if you have the hook shot, of course, but Drake skipped that fountain earlier in Hyrule Castle, so he's still not found that. He may be kicking himself a little bit later, assuming he does eventually get there.
He'll have to, because he has to get a launch shot.
That's true, yeah. Gonna need that eventually if we want to beat Water Temple. I don't actually remember where the Silver Scale was. It's not in Ice Cavern though. It was.
I believe
Killer
someone said
for a while. Sorry, go ahead.
It was in Forest. We missed it.
Ah, okay.
So my theory was that Beta Shadow was gone. Maybe next time.
But there's still quite a few other things Shadow might be hiding for us.
Picking up his skull mask for his Deku Theater.
Yeah, quite a few of the races have now started setting up for Skullmaster check, but no one's handed it in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting to see what that item actually is.
No, we don't have Requiem. It's either going to be in Ice Cavern or it's going to be Vanilla. We're just missing those two song checks. Hey, Tempest. My fellow Texan. It's beautiful outside. Just simply beautiful. Yeah, Blade, this scene does feel a little slow just because it takes a while before we get another progression item. And those keys have been really bad to Killer so far in the cavern.
Yeah, he's not been having a fun time with it so far.
No.
He hasn't even got any decent items for his troubles so far.
No. Hopefully Iron Boots or something, or at least it could be a good sun check, which will hopefully be Requiem.
Yeah, Requiem would make this worthwhile, I think. Opens up Child-Side Spirit, opens up getting that silver gauntlets as well, so they can obviously do some Adult-Side Spirit, and they can do Reverse Wasteland as well, get over to GGG if they want to, although that wouldn't strictly be in logic yet.
I think everybody got the
hint or not. Probably did.
I think so. I think it was early on. It was. I know through the second forest meadow there was a hint for that on the top of the hedges.
Yeah, Killer App's been to Forest Temple, of course, so he ought to have gotten those hints earlier. It's possible he's forgotten it, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, he got Storm, yeah. So maybe he's just saving that for later? I don't know.
Bloody Biscuit's second one to lose his shield to that fire keys there.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're about to see if all this was worth it. Stick. Ah, Requiem was here. Alright.
Well, that's good to know. Looks like he's going to use that straight away. Can't say I blame him.
He'll be able to get Prelude. And Boom took the Fairy. Top of the lab has the paper 8. Yeah, we got hit early on that there was strength upgrade with the beanstalk.
Yeah, and we've already found the first one, which was Goron Maze, so that will be Silver Gauntlets as soon as someone picks it up. And Killer App, of course, can go get it, it's just a case of coming back here as a child to plant the beanstalk.
Yeah.
It takes us time.
Yep, with Prelude it makes it a faster to do. Because you can warp to the temple, turn, warp back here, plant the stock, go back, and then come back after becoming an adult.
Yeah, I would have been inclined to do that first actually, and then reverse Wasteland. Go do some GTG stuff, but we'll see what Killer App's plan is here.
Yeah. Let's see what Skull Mask has. I think Blood is the first person to do that check.
It's a gold rupee.
Just money. Looks like Killer's going child. Make it the bean. And then do that, plant the bean, and then go dip into child spirit.
Yeah, I believe Killer App found a slingshot already, so should be able to go into child spirit.
Yep. Slingshot was with the Dongo.
That's right, and he's cleared the Dongo's cavern already. Yeah, definitely a healthy seed so far. We're on to our second row of hearts, and we still have only managed to find one medallion dungeon clear.
Well, healthy boys. Yeah, Requiem was Prelude. Rob, you just get all the best seeds, it looks like.
Yeah, the web patch is just going all out for the sake of the tournament.
Oh, yeah. Killer doing his well dip. And he'll be the last one to go into the well. You've seen some things, Rob. Nobody's dipped into water yet. They've gone into Deku, the Dongos, and Killer and Sergeant have dipped into Forest.
Yeah, and I believe The killer did the first check and fire as well, but of course, Fire Temple's a barren area, so we won't find anything there.
Nope.
Yeah, no dips in water so far, and I think we can pretty much clear everything in water, apart from Morpher, obviously. I believe everything else is available. Boss key technically not, because you need long shot for that, although you can get to it with hover boots.
Yep. With water and fire, and once we have the dungeon item, and how soon we can find the boss key. Those two can be the fastest dungeon if you're lucky.
Yeah. I think it was up to me. I'd definitely try and route in at least a dip in towards Temple up to finding boss key, just in case there's something useful there.
Yeah.
Especially having Serenade, it makes sense just to have a bit of progress done in there. You can get in and out of it very quickly.
Sergeant not going down to the bottom of the lake to pick up his tunic.
Not feeling the fashion today, so sticking with his bright red Kagiri tunic.
Yeah.
Bloody also going for the Forest Temple dip here. So we're getting a silver scale and very little else.
Yep, Sergeant dipping into the ice cavern, which nothing but Requiem.
Yeah, well, Requiem could be required. We still don't know what's in spirit.
Still a good sounding check, so yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty well with the creating terrible seeds today. I created one for myself earlier, which was a 50 skull seed, and I made this one for the race today with the web patcher, and this one's turned out to probably be a 40 skull seed, so 2 for 2, not bad.
Yeah. My first seeds I made for myself were pretty bad. They've been a little better lately. I've created, I think, now 3 of them out of the 8 I've made. 10, maybe.
No, not so. I need to make all the seeds. I need to troll the runners as much as possible.
Absolutely. I think the next qualifier seed or race Rob needs to make, since he's good at making bad seeds. That's what you're trying to say. No guy who's cops before joining.
Drake also heading into Ice Cave now, so 2 Requiem spirits about to be found, I guess.
Yeah.
See if either of them choose to do anything with that. Killer of course got it earlier, but didn't actually go into spirit.
No. Not that he could as an adult. Blood would be the first to get to 40, I believe. He has the most.
Yeah, he's very close now, so we're getting 40 skulls. Once he gets that, of course, he can clear out Forest Temple entirely. That might be his plan just now to just rush that bow, start getting some actual progression done.
Yeah, once he has the bow, he can full clear Forest.
Okay, they're opting not to finish bottom of the well, actually. He's found his light arrows and his fire arrows. He's decided that's enough's enough there, and he's heading off.
Yep. Thank you, Hydrate Bot, making sure we are staying hydrated.
Yep, time to have our sip of water. Very important.
Mm-hmm. Everybody have a drink.
Killer App's heading for his boomerang now, assuming this is a boomerang and not an ice trap.
That's true.
That is the actual boomerang.
Alright. And he can clear Jabu, which I'm sure is required.
Well, who knows with this seed.
Yeah. And it looks like that's what he might be doing, actually.
Well, he's here, why not, I guess. If you're gonna go for the boomerang, might as well use it.
That's really hoping for that boomerang. Jabu. I know Brian's just asking it, hopefully for a required Jabu as well.
Yeah, well, it could still be all dungeons for Sunsong to open up the Redead grave.
Yep, and that will make Blade really happy. Heck, it could have dense fire, which they need for Shadow.
Yeah, so they can do fire arrow entry, or at least if they know how to do that trick. I don't know how many of our full racers actually have that glitch knowledge or not. Well, it's not really a glitch, is it? But still a pretty difficult thing to pull off, so not a very common one to see in races.
Yeah, they technically do have fire arrows, so they, well, everybody but Killer. Killer did pick up the fire arrows. So Sergeant picking up his Requiem, but skipping getting the tunic, he went down there, saw it, and decided he did not need another color.
Yeah, he's already on 11 hearts, so I'm not going to be worrying too much about that drowning timer, I would have thought.
Yeah. Picking up his fairy check while he's here. Bloody dipping into Ice Cavern, picking up his sound check. And we have Killer Wrap in the Giant Fish.
Yeah, no items turning up in there so far.
Yep. Still got a few checks left, so anything's possible.
I think it's just Baronade left now for Killer App.
Yep.
There are a few skulls in here we can grab as well, of course. Working towards that 40 total.
Yeah, which will be a good call on his part.
And still absolutely no sign of any of the other two bows, so almost certain now they're going to have to collect those 40 skulls, I think, in order to get the first bow.
Yep. Sergeant going back to a child, it looks like. Same as Drake.
Yeah, Drake's heading for Child-sized Spirit, I guess, here, as well as planting a bean here in the desert.
Will Sergeant be doing the same thing? He will be.
Great minds think alike.
That's true. So, dip into that, get the song. Drake will be planting the seed, so he plans on coming back for that second strip upgrade.
Yeah, with that second strength, of course, we can either go clear GTG or we can go into Spirit Temple, either or.
Yep. So, good play. Like I said, easy strength upgrade to get.
Right, here comes Child-sized Spirit. So, still no magic. Drake may want to just go through and clear all of this as child, just so he can get the 2 checks that you normally need magic for as an adult.
Right.
He may just opt to get the first 2 checks, depending on how he feels. Killer App almost done with his Stone Jabby.
Yeah.
Probably hoping against hope right now that all this time investment is going to be worth it. It was a bit of a long gamble, I would say.
Yeah. Well, if it turns into all dungeon, put him a little bit ahead.
Yeah, it's just so unlikely. There's only that 1 check from Sunsong who will control that. Or this check from Baronade, of course, could have an item, possibly.
Possibly, right. And Drake picking up his shining shield from the spirit.
Alright. So knowing where the other strength is, that means the whole of spirit is now clearable.
Yep. Not to say that Trinrova could have an item too.
Could do. Maybe we had a seed a little while ago where one of the top mirror shield chests had a required item. I think that was the Friday race.
Possibly. So let's see, what we're missing is magic, hammer, and dance. The only three we don't know, because we know where the bow is. A bow.
Yeah. We also need long shots.
Long shot, you're right. So that's 4 items.
Oh, those keys are not being kind to Drake here.
Keys have been mean to all the runners so far.
Yeah. I think this skull may have been not the best one to go for, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, collecting skulls is important for this seed, but this is only one skull, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Probably leave this one behind.
Probably.
Just kill the damn keys as an option, except that Drake has run out of slingshot ammo.
Yeah, he has one left.
Apparently rewarding us with a nice trap.
So, could have been all for naught.
Looks like both Drake and Sergeant going to do the upper areas of Charles' side in Spirit Temple here, so clearing as much as they can basically.
Oh yeah. I mean, here, why not? Bloody back into forest.
Oh yeah, he did pick up his bow from 40 Skulls just now, by the looks of it, so
Yep.
he can now clear this dungeon and be the first one to actually get a medallion other than DC's medallion.
Oh yeah.
Sergeant using the flame storage glitch there in order to get through this puzzle a little bit faster.
Killer started his child spirit route. Blade again, really hoping for something required at the Redead. He wants that all dungeon seed.
Just a Hylian shield for that second fire check. Child Spirit not paying off so far, unfortunately. And yeah, no more keys, so Sergeant can't go and do the Iron Knuckle, unfortunately.
Yep, magic and forest. That's okay, Blade. Yes, there's no magic in forest, but something else could still be in Redead.
I'm not sure whether he did DC yet or not.
Who?
Bloody.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Tracker might have fallen a little bit asleep then. Never mind.
Yeah, she got some mark on his tracker.
Fire Arrows was bottom of the well.
Mm-hmm.
Drakaris doing some more freestyling on the ocarina there.
Yep. Sergeant dipping into fire.
Guessing he might have the old analog stick mapped to D-pad buttons, or C buttons, going on there.
Something for the fans.
Yeah, when we've got 4 players on stream, it does mean we do have to sacrifice a bit with the trackers, because there's just not enough space on the stream to fit everything in that you can get in this game.
Very true.
Once
That's down to the important items.
Once we get to the bracket stages, there is a slightly larger tracker for the 1v1s. So we'll get to see a bit more detail then. Drake picking up his strength upgrade and heading into Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
Time to see what Adult Side has got for us, if anything. Yeah, those 40 sculptures, we've known about that for a while. There was a hint ages ago, but so far Bloody is the only one who's actually gone through and gotten that many sculptures. The other runners are all working towards that total, but none of them have quite got there yet.
Yeah. They are in the high 20s, low 30s.
Yeah, it could well be the bottleneck. I'd say unless either Adult Side Spirit or GGG have a decent item in them, it's probably going to have to be the bow is the required bottleneck.
Pick up the boss key. Unfortunately, you still have to do the full pose before you can actually get to Phantom Ganon. Sergeant decided to dip out of fire and go back into forest.
Yeah, I guess realising Fire Temple is of course a barren area, so not really much point in going very deep in there. They will need to go in and find the boss key at some point.
So, maybe he was hoping he'd find the boss key early on, who knows?
course, there's no hammer yet, so if you do find a boss key, it's not actually clearable so far.
Yep. Alright, Killer gained his silvers and going into Adult Spirit.
I think it's just been keys so far on this side of the Spirit Temple.
Yep, nothing yet. Just still looking for the boss key. Yep. Bloody having a pretty good forest run.
Oh. Well then, that's okay.
That's a thing.
That's
a thing.
That is wow. Okay.
It was gonna happen.
Yep. So the Cedars just completely trolled us. How about that? Oh dear. That was Bo on the statue hand Zelda's Lullaby check.
Yep.
So 40 skulls not actually required to beat the seeds.
Oh, Blood is gonna be mad.
In fact, 0 skulls is required to beat the seed because there's nothing else in the skulls to the house at all.
Yeah. That's rough. What I'd say was they're gonna find a boat after they get the 40 in an easy location.
Yeah. Yeah, Bloody ends up doing Stone Spirit. He's gonna be a bit cheesed off at that, I imagine.
Yep. We'll see if anything else is spirit. He might not have to come here.
Strength.
Unless he has to.
Go on.
Unless he has to get the dungeon sea for that Redead grave. You're gonna have to go in.
Possibly. There could still be something else there. It could still be Longshot, the hammer, or something like that. So the first strength was in the Goron maze. And yeah, second was on Beastalk in the desert.
Yep. Every now and then I forget you can use hookshot on the pearl.
Yeah, it's slightly faster than whacking with the Master Sword. If you have bigger on sword, then I think that's quicker just to do the normal strats.
Yeah. I usually just still tend to do the arrow.
So Blaze just finishing up Forest Temple here.
Yep.
Looks like Drake's going to be clearing out as much of Spirit Temple as he can. Still a possibility of finding something useful here, besides just a bow.
Alright. Spear medallion is done.
Finally found a medallion. Over 2
Alright.
hours in. And yeah, we've got
Great.
the big boy sword as well.
Great seed. Great seed.
Ooh, is Bloody going to be going for fire arrow entry? Looks like he is.
Looks like it. Oh boy.
Well, good luck to him. This trick can be very difficult.
Does he have what it takes to do it?
I hope so. This will be pretty big if he does get into Shadow Temple, because it's way the hero area.
Yeah.
There's something racing in there, something decent. We've already found both tunics, so we know it can't be that, and obviously can't be the lens. Can't be magic either.
Nope.
So it's very likely to be either the hammer or the long
Could be the
shots.
hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer or the long shot are the only two things I would imagine it could be.
I think he did fail the first time there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fire arrow entry strat, you do need to be very quick on the gun with it. Any little mistake you just end up messing things up.
Yeah.
On to attempt number 2. Fingers crossed it goes a bit better for him.
Yeah, after this, if he doesn't get it, I would just probably move on.
Yeah, it's always a tricky choice to make with these sort of things, especially when you know where the hero hint is kind of riding on this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that race. I think I was commentating that one. He was just going and going and going. He did finally get it. I think at this point the only thing that Bloody could get locked out of in Shadow Temple is using Din's Fire in the maze. You can do everything else in there, I believe.
Yeah, the boss key check. You guys get locked. He would need Din's Fire for.
Yeah, so the item we're looking for is actually really deep in Shadow. He could be out of luck, but it's not hugely likely. If he gets it, I reckon he'll probably be able to find what he needs.
That's true.
One more, I think.
Yeah, one more. Did he?
Oh, he did it!
Oh, he got it.
Does it!
All
He's
right.
in there. Here comes Shadow Temple. Nicely done, Bloody Biscuits.
Yeah, 2 tries, but still, very good. We'll find out where the hero shortly now.
There's no easy way of doing that trick. It's definitely one of the more advanced things you can do in this category of the randomizer. Drake almost clearing out Spirit Temple here, so one step closer to completing all dungeons. He's not been to Jabu, of course. Still doesn't have his boomerang, actually.
Nope. But I'm sure after this he'll go right to Forest. So he'll pick up the Silver Scales, pick up the boomerang.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. And his magic, of course.
Of course. Phase 2, the Trinrova.
I think the spoiler log was posted for yesterday's race already, so yeah, you can check on there. Alright, so nothing really in Spirit to be useful apart from that bow.
Mm-hmm. So pretty good Trinrova fight.
This fight can be very slow to do.
Yeah.
Especially with RNG doesn't happen to be on your side.
Yeah. I still don't really 9 out of times out of 10 have a rough Trinrova fight. Getting better. Still rough for me.
Yeah, I'm usually okay with Trinrova, but sometimes it can just completely fall to pieces. And you end up taking forever with it. Your Killer App's having a bit of trouble now. Yeah, he missed the one cycle, now he's having to wait on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Bloody got the 40 scores needed to get the bow. Everybody else got it at Spirit.
Yeah, Sergeant will be picking up the bow shortly. It's on the statue hand. In fairness, I don't know what would be faster really, collecting 40 skulls, clearing the whole of Spirit Temple. I'd say those two are kind of sort of semi-equivalent.
Yeah, the Bloody's still got it before everybody else, even though it's like a couple minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still ahead, I think, 404 runners.
Yeah.
Sergeant's getting his bow and just going straight for Forest Temple now. He's not bothering with the rest of Spirit. Probably a sensible move. If you've got a progression dungeon, you might as well go for it.
Yeah. Go for the dungeon you know. Killer, just need one stone short for getting that sense on. Yes, item necessary for it.
Yeah, all he needs to do is drop back into the Decatry and finish off Goma. Pretty much. So I've not seen that way of the hero item in Shadow yet.
Yeah. Could very well be at the end of Bongo.
There's a possibility.
Yep, Purple Rupee, we're the hero. There we go.
I don't think we've seen Boss Key yet.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either yet. Yeah. Either BKO, we're the hero item yet. Yeah.
It turns out both of those are in the maze. It's definitely not going to be very nice.
No.
Bloody can still just set FW here and come back later once he does find Dins, so it's not like he's wasting his time here. Either way,
no.
he's still got to do this stuff in Shadow.
Exactly. So, if nothing else, he'll get a little head start.
Oh, there's the boss key.
Yep. Well, that's one item we need.
Yeah, still need to find whatever way hero is, and still need 2 more keys, I believe? No, 3 more keys, isn't it?
I think it's 3. Oh no, Dots and Rob saying 2 keys in item. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got the Wind Tent chest, we've got the 2 in the room following that with the Gibdos, and then we have Bongo himself and the Floor Master room. That's 5 checks, I believe.
Well, Dots, counting is hard.
Hey, Blue P.
Woohoo! Everybody's favorite.
In his Way of the Hero, we can have Way of the Blue P.
They already have the scale in the forest, so... And they already have the
boots for
the tic-tac.
That's the long shot.
That's what they needed.
Ooh.
Oh, now he can go clear water. So all we're now missing is just the hammer.
Yeah, hammer will put us into go mode. Well, yeah, we'll put Bloody into go mode at least, since he doesn't need Din's Fire.
Yep.
There is still a possibility, I suppose, that that maze could have the hammer in it.
Yep. Or if you're Blade, hoping that Redead Grave has the hammer.
Oh yeah, that's true. All dungeons required.
Yep. For that one check. but I mean, there's still GTG, so that could happen as well.
It's true. None of our runners have been there so far.
And after Shadow, they could get Blade could pick up a Punisong and get to that GTG.
He needs a Fire Temple to get a Punisong, but he can do long shot entry into GTG,
yeah.
or he can do Reverse Wasteland.
Right, I'm thinking. First time I saw Shadow, I got the 2 medallion checks, which would have been Light Arrows check.
Yeah.
Which Zelda could have the hammer.
Yeah, that's another possibility.
Just carries hammer around with her.
Yeah, there's Water Temple as well. No one's been in there so far. I'd imagine Bloody will want to go and clear that out next, actually, since that is another progression dungeon. He can full clear it. Might as well go in there, kill Morpher, just get all that done.
Yeah. Well, we do know what the hammer's not, and that's Fire Temple.
He does need one more key here, so if this chest doesn't have it, he's actually not going to be able to finish Shadow Temple.
Yeah.
Let's see what he gets. He's got the key. He's alright, he's sorted.
Alright, still in.
The Fire Arrow display definitely paying off for Bloody Biscuits here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I think it's time to make ZSR bot earn his wages, so let's have some betting. Where do we think the hammer's actually going to turn up? Could be here on Bongo, could be in GTG, could be in... where else could it be? Water Temple, Ganon's Castle Fairy, blimey. Yeah, possible.
Yeah.
We grave.
Still do not know where that third strength upgrade is. We know it's not a Jabu because you already Killer already cleared Jabu.
Yeah, we've seen all the checks in Jabu.
I am gonna bet on GTG.
The GTG, fairly safe bet, it's got a lot of checks in there.
Yep. My second bet is gonna be just somewhere in Gerudo. Well, if you bet Shadow, unfortunately you were wrong.
There's still two checks left in Shadow, because of course Biscuits can do the maze.
That's true.
Might be Hammer's there. If Hammer is in there, Bloody Biscuits is a bit screwed.
True, but nobody else has dance, so...
Yeah. I say, well, once Bloody finds Din, so I don't know whether we actually want to bother going back into Shadow or not. But he has still got his Thrall's Wind Walk point in there, so he could go back if he needed to.
Yeah.
And just some arrows from Zelda.
Yeah. Rob just can't get the right check. First Jabu, and then he says Archie, which is impossible. Romance cannon. If it's in the Castle Fairy, we're still looking for that third upgrade. Which could be in the Water Temple.
Could be.
Alright, first time looking into water.
So the question is, does Bloody Biscuits clear this place out entirely, or is he just gonna hunt down the boss key and then call it quits there? I wonder.
I would say it would depend on how soon and fast if he finds the boss key.
Yeah, that's true. If you do like 80% of the dungeon in order to get the boss key, then I suppose you might as well just finish off the rest.
Yeah. If he does in the first, I would say 5 checks, he may just clear it and then may not even come back.
Hmm. And you got GTG as well, so there's so many things you can do in GTG and Gerudo Fortress.
Yeah.
It definitely makes sense. Sorry, go on.
If I didn't find the hammer here, I would definitely check the desert now. Do the desert checks with the Gerudo.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a logical next step, but it certainly makes sense to do Water Temple first because it is a progression dungeon. You've got to come here anyway, you might as well do that round first.
True. But without Dins, wouldn't technically Shadow have been out of logic without Dins?
Oh yeah, definitely out of logic. But everything in Water Temple is still in logic because you don't need you only need long shot to get to the boss key chest and the and Morpher.
Well, he found a silver, so we know where the third strength upgrade is. So maybe Great Fairy Castle might have hammer.
It's possible.
I don't even know all third is on. Yeah. What's for Sunstorm? Rob, are you doing okay today? You're just having brain issues. I guess the best way I could put it with your bets and now this. Oh, okay, that's natural for you? Okay.
Well, that's a relief.
Sure. Was worried there for a second. Sergeant also in water.
Yeah, no long shot for Sergeant, so he's not going to be able to do quite as much as Buddy can. Although, so long as he knows his hover boot strats, he can do pretty much everything except Morpher.
Yep.
Tectite Grotto, well, that's an interesting one. Long shot was in Shadow Temple.
Did nobody check Tectite Grotto yet? I thought somebody did.
I'm not sure. I don't remember anyone checking it.
Maybe not. Not a surprise, because they got boots and bombs, really.
They did, yeah.
Yes, let's then use the fire entry to get into Shadow.
Yeah, got it second try, which is pretty decent, I would say.
Oh yeah.
And Killer App's heading. Oh, there's Din's Fire. Ooh, central pillar chest.
Yeah. Drake had a little trouble playing volleyball with Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, and yeah, Killer App is heading over to Gamer, so he's going to be finishing off his stone dungeons now.
Yep.
Then he'll be able to go get his Sun Song.
Let's check that read that check, which I'm sure is going to have a hammer.
Never know. Alright, so since Din's Fire is in Central Pillar, that means there is a required double dip into Water Temple.
Yep.
So racers are expected to come here, get the Din's Fire, then go to Shadow to get the long shot, and then come back to actually beat Morpher at the end of this. That's pretty mean. Bloody still has a few checks left here at Water Temple. I don't think he's found a boss key in here yet. Still on the hunt for that.
Yep. Could be the river check.
Make Zora unit required. That was at the bottom of the fountain in Zora's domain. We had Iron Boots for ages, so that one wasn't particularly far out of logic. There's boss key.
Yep. So now you can go complete the dungeon.
He's just got Dart Link River chest left and Dragon chest, apart from the boss. So see if he's going to be interested in doing those or not, or whether he's just going to go straight to Morpher now. He's got the boss key.
Looks like he's going straight to Morpher.
Sergeant abandoned Water Temple there to come here and do Shadow. Now he's found Din's Fire.
Yep, which was the logic.
Yeah, wise choice, I suppose. You can full clear Shadow, can't full clear Water. Might as well go for the former rather than the latter. And it looks like Drake is going to be doing his all dungeons, clearing up what do you call it, Jabu here.
Oh yeah. And I'll give him his third stone.
Well, indeed. We've got Killer App just picking up the Ocarina of Time here. He's just going to grab Sunsong. I guess he'll probably go straight to the graveyard after this and actually use it. This is a proper Galaxy Brain gamble right here. Going for this one check in the graveyard.
Alright, Blade. Let's see if you're right. Oh, that one check. Well, Warfire did not have the hammer.
Alright, so it could be here.
Alright, Blade, do your drum roll. Keep your fingers crossed, people. Moment of truth.
Yep. Is it all dungeons? Or has Killer App just wasted a ton of time? Bomb refill. Oh dear.
No. The dream is dead. I'm sorry, Blade. I'm sorry.
It's all over. Din's Fire was in Water Temple.
It's pillar, right? If I remember correctly.
Yep, Central Pillar.
Yep.
Just need to find the hammer now. I'd say GGG's looking pretty dang likely for that.
Yep.
Racers who do the fewest check gets most points. That sounds kind of interesting. I have no idea how you'd actually organise that though.
Yeah. You have to have a tracker or something that keeps tracks of the checks.
Yeah, you'd have to hope they never miscounted anything. Or fell asleep or whatever.
Right. I'm not sure what Killer's doing collecting the Scotula when he has the bow.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a strange play.
Yeah. Yeah, Killer Rap has the bow.
Yeah, he's already been to Forest Temple, I believe.
Sadly, no, Finch Skull does not have the hammer. Yep, Killer must want the bow upgrade.
He wants to do fire temple arrow strats, but he's worried about running out of his quiver.
That's, I guess, a possibility.
Seems a bit of a long shot to me, but you never know.
Oh yeah, especially if he goes into the water temper and just picks up dens.
GTG is by far and away the most item dense location left now.
Yep.
So, I would not be surprised if Hammer was there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Blaine's the only person who hasn't gotten spirit, but there's really nothing there besides a bow upgrade and a mirror shield.
Yeah, and the mirror shield itself doesn't lead to anything useful.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be doing reverse wasteland here potentially.
Which I don't understand when he has the option to get Epona.
He does not have the option for Epona. He still needs the water medallion for that.
Oh, I thought he completed water.
Water medallion's in Fire Temple. He needs the hammer for that. So no Epona. He's got.
Yeah.
Who wants to do it? The
one of those days for me.
so if he wanted to go the forwards way into Gerudo Fortress, he would have to walk there.
Yeah.
He might be heading over to Spirit Temple.
Maybe. He has Silver Gauntlet, so he might be thinking, hey, might be something there.
Maybe. Actually, he's going to be a bit saucy when if he goes in there and finds that bow upgrade.
Oh yeah. Play, we all want to know that. What is killing him? I just don't know.
He's determined to get those skull slurs.
Yeah.
For reasons we cannot comprehend.
Yes, the Fable 100 skull reward. That's gotta have the hammer in it. Drake finishing up the Baronade fight, so that'll give him his third medallion.
Yeah, looks like he's going to go pick up Song as well.
Which led to nothing.
You really never know how long these seeds are going to take, in all honesty. I mean, I'll say about 3 hours is typically the average for a good player in these at the moment. But seeds, like the one you're seeing right now, can easily stretch a lot beyond that if they're quite trolly.
Yeah. With the latest update, average was around 3.5 hours, but some seeds take longer than others.
bloody getting his nice little quiver upgrade there.
Which I'm sure he was so happy to see.
Oh, he must have been thrilled.
Drake doing his re-dead check.
Disappointed with that one. Sergeant's going to be checking the 2 chests in here that Bloody left earlier. So we'll get to see whether there's anything important remaining here in Shadow Temple.
Yeah. Do a Master Crest Rando, that would be interesting to watch. Yeah, nobody's done the lens check with the minigame, treasure game.
Yeah, this is another one that's actually been kind of sitting in the background for a little while now.
Yep, they've had Magic for a while.
Yeah, Magic was over at Forest Temple. Lens obviously they've had for ages.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a heart piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing good in those 2 Shadow Temples either. 2 Shadow Chests there.
So just long shot and a medallion.
The killer is definitely barking up the wrong tree at the moment, getting all these Skullslers.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he not remember?
It must be that. Yeah, he's just either forgotten his hints or maybe he kind of vaguely remembers, oh, there was something good on 40 Skulls, but he's forgotten what the item was.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't catch it, but obviously it was not the hammer at the treasure chest.
Yeah, Hammer still eludes us.
And Fortress looks more like the place for it. And then with the launch shot, they could use that across the bridge, or they could do reverse Traceland.
Yeah, I'd say Gerudo is definitely where the smart money is right now. I'm quite surprised actually that Bloody decided to do Spirit instead of going over and doing GTG.
Yeah.
Especially since Fast Gerudo is on, so he only needs to rescue one of the Carpenters to actually get into GTG, which makes it very fast.
Oh yeah.
Alright, here's that hard-earned quiver upgrade for Killer App.
Yep. See where he goes now.
Fire Temple is barren, yeah, so there's no point in actually clearing out any of the checks in there.
The only thing you're looking for would be the boss key.
So I think Killer App is finally now heading into Water Temple. So hopefully he'll find his Din's Fire in there and get back on track.
Yeah, he'll find his Din's. Then he'll have to go to Shadow to get the long shot, to come back to defeat Morpha. No, we haven't seen the leftmost chest yet with the mermaids yet. No,
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's the last place in Goron City, I believe, that they haven't checked yet.
Yeah, because we saw Darunia and Spinning Pot earlier, and yeah, the first part of the maze obviously had our first strength upgrade. Yeah,
What was
could be Hammer there.
what was Kid Goron? Do you remember?
Kids, what? Sorry.
Kid Goron.
Oh, the Link to Goron.
Yeah.
Don't remember. I think it was a junk item of some kind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Bloody's heading across the wasteland, so
Yep.
we'll get to see what on earth GTG has for us.
Hopefully it's something good. I have not learned Reverse Wasteland. That's the one thing I need to sit down and learn.
Yeah, I did bite the bullet and finally learn the proper strats for this last week. I learned Forward Wasteland like ages and ages ago, but I never actually learned Reverse Wasteland until recently.
I haven't done Lensless Wasteland in general.
I actually found Lenses slightly easier to learn than doing Reverse Wasteland, but it's probably just me being a bit weird.
Nope, nothing in there. Well, whoever finds the hammer first will have slight advantage. Which, I would say, since everybody else is in the water temple. But I don't think Bloody checked on the chest in water.
No, I'm pretty sure he just got the boss key and then left. Oh well, cleared Morpher and then left.
Yeah.
So Hammer could be here in GTG somewhere. It could be in the Boulder Maze in the one chest there that needs Silver Gauntlets to reach.
Or it could be Gan's Castle Fairy.
Could be that, yeah. We know where all the strength upgrades are now, so gold gauntlets are available.
Yep.
I'm just going to disappear for a minute or so. I'll be back shortly.
Alrighty. So, Chad, how you doing? You liking the seed so far? Oh, we got a first place. GG for Kako. Just a little, 22 seconds above 3 minutes, 3 hours. Alright, who will get second place then? Bonnaroo. Ow. 24 seconds later. GG for him too.
Oh wow. Step away for a minute and 2 people finished. GG.
Yep. 24 seconds of each other.
And just shy of 3 hours as well. That's a little unfortunate, but still a pretty good time. Especially with this sea being as messy as it has been.
Yep.
Yeah, points wise, this could be a tough one with, especially if people did the fire arrow entry strat. I don't know whether Cacao Banu did that one.
Yeah.
That definitely saved Bloody Biscuits a fair amount of time on this seed.
Having a little bit of trouble getting those like to die.
Well, there's
Exodus, third place. GG for him.
Yeah, so that puts the average about 3 hours and 1 minute or so.
Yeah.
A tough time to live up to. Where is Hammer? That is the question.
Yeah.
Bloody still on the hunt for that. We've seen everything in Shadow Temple and in Water Temple. I believe we saw. Yeah, we saw the shooting the sun check as well. And Bloody just reaching the room with the one check, but a Hammer definitely can't be because. Logically, this chest in the flame ring does actually require the hammer to obtain.
Yep.
not actually any point in him grabbing this, but there you go.
To keep for an extra check.
It does also mean, I believe, that the final chest in the maze also can't have the hammer.
Yeah, since you need all the keys for that.
Yeah, key logic guarantees it won't be there. Oh wait, is this it? There it is. There's the hammer.
Alright. He is now in go mode. That was the last item that we needed to find.
Oh man, if that had been an ice trap, that would have just been the... Oh, just imagine Bloody's face on that.
I think everybody here would have laughed. That's a good question. Who would leave a perfectly good hammer just lay it right there? Oh yeah, it wasn't GTG. Woohoo!
There we go.
Hey.
We had 3 people guess it. Nephobus was the fastest one with a sub, and Lord Drazi was the fastest non-sub.
Yeah, different one that sub / cheer 200 bad. Yeah. Now the question is, who's gonna expressly gonna GTG?
Yeah. Plus, why there is the boss key here in Fire Temple. I don't think anyone actually found that yet.
Looks like Sergeant is going to that area. Looks like he might be heading to Tech Grotto first, though.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Get this on the way. You're heading over towards Rudo Fortress.
He might be. I might be in luck. It could be right there.
Just a purple rupee.
Yeah.
Oh, he's walking out, so I guess he's not heading to Rudo Fortress then.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What's his plan then? Because this guy's heading back to Child Era.
Back to Child. Wonder what his thoughts are. I don't think there's any Child checks left.
He also something. Killer Apples unfortunately decided to quit the race. Said in chat he's feeling a bit too tilted now because he's having this struggle, I believe, getting that long shot.
Marco finished in 6th place. GG.
GG to him.
I must have been missing other people. Diamond Flash was finished 5th place. And Juke was 4th. Okay, I was like, who was it then? But still, Killer Rap did put on a good show for us.
Yeah, he gave it his all, so just unfortunate. These things happen sometimes.
Yeah. Just not his day. He was close though.
Cedar's definitely been quite the worthy adversary. It's just 40 skulls, having to dip those dungeons like Water Temple again. Been pretty mean.
Oh yeah.
Bless you again.
Thank you.
Hey, Bloody's found the boss key.
Alright. Not too bad. Not too far into the dungeon.
Yeah, could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fire to go around. We don't want to see the very top of it if we could avoid it.
Oh yeah, I had to see where the boss key was on the scarecrow check, that top area, and I was like, I don't have a hook shot.
Oh, that's
And
nasty.
that was the last check too. I was like,
Chopper Man finishing 7th place there.
yep, GG for him.
Although the sea's been quite horrid, we are still getting quite a few people finish within a pretty decent time here.
Oh yeah. Still sub 3.5, so that's still not bad. Yeah, there are a few new names for this tournament, so that'd be good.
Yeah, that's it. Top 32 is going to be tricky, that's for sure. There's been a lot of interest in these qualifier races. A ton of people vying for that top 32 polling, but we'll have to see how it goes. Still got quite a lot of qualifier races left to go here.
Oh yeah, this is the 5th one, and they're doing how many again?
16, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
So 10 more
we're
to
not
go
even
after this.
We're not even halfway done yet, people. I'm hoping to see Lost to the top 32. I would love to see that.
Just get in at 32nd place, just for the lost place meme.
Uh-huh. Be great. Alright. On to Ganon. And with that, Bloody's tracker is done. Shout out to all of our trackers. They did a good job.
Yeah, they've been keeping us informed throughout the race, so shout outs to them.
Yep. You know, one runner's left the tracker.
So Sergeant's now heading through GGG, and once he gets his hammer here, I believe he's in go mode
Yes,
as
he will
well,
be
so he's not too far behind, so he's still got... If he goes around the whole loop here, he's still got a bit of a way to go. And of course needs to do Fire Temple after that.
We've had people already finish. I think we've had 7 or 8 now.
Yeah, 7 people so far.
Yeah, I think Sarge is about, what, maybe 10 minutes behind Bloody? If that?
Maybe a little bit more. Because yeah, he's got to go all the way around training grounds here. And then up through Fire Temple. I don't think he's even touched Fire Temple at this point.
I can't remember. I don't think he has either. Drake on his way to the Bunga Bunga. Capu's finished 8th place. GG for him. Oh, nobody found the validation ruby this seed.
Yeah, I didn't get to use the fancy button that Tresco made. A little disappointing.
Very sad. Maybe next time.
Unfortunately, this doesn't get to be a valid run. I'll have to do it again.
That's like press the button. Kazo, 9th place. GG for him. Alright, time to play volleyball with Cannon. Bloody with the bottle.
Auto strats are the best strats.
Yep, the oldest strat, really. Nice one cycle.
Yeah, fairly easy to do that once you have bigger on sword.
Yep. Starter just close to getting his hammer.
Yeah, nearly there now.
Yep, just one more room. If I remember correctly. Draco finishing up Bongo Bongo. So we'll see if he goes straight to GTG or if he tries something else.
Yeah, he's got the long shot, so he may opt to do Water Temple first.
KC, 10th place, 319. GG for him.
We've got our top 10 finishers.
Yep. Bloody, so close to being the top 10.
Yeah, less than a minute, well, maybe a minute and a tiny bit more away here.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, that would be a really bad feeling, Rob.
Ooh, okay. Sergeant Kills just walked right past the hammer there. He's going back for it now. Like, wait a
He's probably
second.
like, wait, what? Is that? Alright. He does not want the hammer. He's like, nah, I don't need it. Alright, so now he's in go mode.
Yeah, straight over to Fire Temple for him now.
Yep. Just seconds before Bloody finished up his game.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
nice dead pick
321.
there. 321 finish for Bloody Biscuits.
Yep. It says finished 12th. I don't see the 11th place though.
11th place was Glitchy Ron.
Oh, how did I... It didn't show up a chat for me. I don't know how. And
Well,
Casey and then...
living up to his name, I suppose, is glitched out of the system.
Must be.
Not sure what happened there. ZSR bot does sometimes miss people.
Yeah,
Really
so
important.
GG for... Bloody. I don't know. Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
That might be why ZSR bot got a bit confused.
Yeah. Just seconds after the chief.
It looks like Bloody's going to be joining us for an interview shortly.
Awesome.
Hey, Bloody Biscuits, welcome.
GG.
Morning, everybody.
Morning. So how'd you feel?
I think I did okay. I haven't really done a lot of rando recently. This is like my first qualifier back, so I think 12th place was okay.
Yeah, not too
How'd you
shabby,
feel?
I'd say.
Yeah, decently okay. I'm curious how everybody else went so much faster, but that's just natural curiosity.
Yeah. So how'd you feel when you saw the quiver upgrade in the Spirit Temple?
I was actually really thinking about that. I was wondering if people would have seriously, like, completely ignored the 40 skull hint, rushed to ice to get Requiem, and then Requiem over to plant the beam to get silvers, or maybe they found silvers in water, and then just rush Spirit without a bow.
Right.
That would have been really scary. I think that just rushing 40 skulls would have been better, but I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like 40 was probably actually maybe a bit faster than having to deal with the entirety of Spirit Temple. Just because, yeah, it makes life easier getting through stuff, and that also means you can do more of the other dungeons faster. Yeah, you don't want to be you don't want to be dipping into stone dungeons ideally if you know where one of your required items is.
Out of the four of you, you were the first to get the bow, and then probably a couple minutes later is when Baker got his bow at the adult spirit.
Oh, really? That's cool. That's really cool.
So at any point, did you feel like you were ahead of everybody?
Not really. Like early game was super dry. I mean, we got hook shot and bombs and strength, I think, but there really wasn't much else to work off of, and the only other thing to get was the 40 skull bow. So that's just kind of what I worked for. And then after that, we like immediately got magic, and then I did the fire arrow entry, but Dens was available, and then long shot and hammer were. Yeah, a lot of it was just kind of adult stuff, so I never really felt like I was ahead. I felt like I was just really rushing skulls as quickly as I possibly could, and just routing as optimally as I could. And I was like, okay, well, I haven't made any mistakes yet, so I've got to be, like, doing pretty well compared to everybody else.
Yeah. So how'd you feel about second try on getting the arrow entry? That was pretty good.
Yeah, I wish I got a first try, but it's. I mean, I
Yeah.
have that setup is like if you aren't practicing it on the regular, then you're gonna forget it. I had to like in Forest Temple, I had to pull up the video with the setup and everything so that I could look at the description and memorize. Well, not memorize, but just look at it as I was doing it.
Right.
So just some last minute cramming going on to
Yeah,
get that
I
trick
thought
done.
I thought maybe that was the one thing that I had that maybe a few other runners didn't, was the ability to like single dip shadow and water and not having to dip into water to get dims and then get long shot and then dip back over to water to finish it off.
Yeah, I
Right.
reckon that probably saved a good few minutes there. Yeah, I'd say probably your main time, also just doing spirit really.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
'Cause, yeah, you had the decision, I suppose. Like once you kind of got through water and shadow, either to go to DGD or go to spirit. Yeah, it's just happens to be that the second choice had the item today.
Yeah,
Yep.
I usually when it's like one item away and there's like a bunch of locations where you could search for your last item, I don't feel too bad like not finding it immediately, just because at that point it's basically just luck. It's hard
Yeah.
to
Yeah, it's just a
guess
straight
immediately
gamble.
what
You
it is.
can't really influence it very much.
Very much so. Good stuff. It's good.
But yeah, I had fun.
Good.
I need to look up the schedule for when the next qualifiers are so that I can try and participate more.
Yeah, I believe there's one next week, midweek sometime.
I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. I know there's one Friday night.
It's on Thursday, the next one. One on Thursday,
okay.
one on Friday.
Probably make those. Doesn't sound too bad.
Sorry, Wednesday and Friday, not Thursday.
The Friday one, I think, starts at 8 p.m. Central for me.
That's
I know
right.
it's a late one.
Yeah, the Wednesday one's a little bit earlier. It's 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT.
Okay,
Alright.
cool. That sounds good. All right, cool. Well, yeah, I'm glad that I could participate, and thanks for
Yeah.
having me on and all that.
Thank you. Thank you for a good show, and GG again.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Yeah, best
I'm
of
gonna-
luck for
I'm gonna
the rest of the
go-
tournament.
I'm gonna go die in my bed now because I.
That sounds good. That sounds good to me. Enjoy your rest.
All right, later, guys.
Bye. And that was Bloody Biscuits.
Indeed. So Sergeant almost finished here now. He's on his way to Gans Castle.
Yep.
Probably about 5 or 6 minutes away now from the finish line.
Yep. And Maratsu finished at 13th, Gaku 14th, and we just got the 15th with Senzu. I could see Sergeant finishing up around 337 ish.
Yeah, somewhere around there. About 18 minutes or so behind Bloody Biscuits overall.
Yeah.
Still not too bad.
You should finish up this top 20 easily.
Yeah, as long as there aren't too many snipes between now and then, of course.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
never know with Rando.
It's amen.
Especially when you
Facts
got
of life.
yeah, especially when you got like 80 odd people in the same race.
Yep. Bye, Rob. Good luck. All right, Drake finished up water.
Now he's on the hunt for his final go mode item again, the hammer.
Yep.
So if he has the GTG now, he can make up some DOS time.
Yeah. As long as he goes to GTG, which would be the logical place with the most checks.
Yeah, and also there's no progression dungeons for him to do now, so might as well start hanging outside dungeons.
And so if we don't fire his Baron. Yeah.
Okay, looks like Drake's heading for GGG.
Alright.
Making the right choice.
You chose right. Yeah, chose wisely. Bottle volleyball with Sergeant.
Yep.
Does it get the one cycle?
He does get it.
Alright.
He uses his Master Sword. I don't know why he didn't switch out to, what do you call it, sword there. Maybe just didn't want to waste a couple of seconds going through the menu. Oh, he stored a jump slash, fair enough.
Zero Hero, finish at 16th, 232.
Still got a chance for top 20 here for Sergeant Kills.
About, I would say, a minute and a half before Sergeant finishes.
As long as we can get a clean gun and fight here, this fight's pretty straightforward if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I have a little trouble hitting that tail.
Got through it alright though.
Yeah.
At least with 14 hearts and double defense, he's not in any danger of dying here, hopefully.
Oh no. He shouldn't be, at least.
One would hope so.
Strange things can't happen. Or get soft, or get a glitch or something that have to start over again.
There we go, just the final hit left now.
And Drake going into GGG, he will find his hammer. There it is. 17th.
334.41. Not bad.
GG for the Sergeant.
And Drake's actually come to the right hand side first, which is a pretty good move for him actually, because it means he can go straight to the hammer here. Skip doing the rest of GTG.
He made the right call.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to be feeling happy with himself about that, I bet.
Oh, yes.
Straight off to Fire Temple with him, and from there he can finish the
He
game.
is in go mode. Oscar, 18th place.
Not sure if Sergeant's going to be available for an interview or not. I've pinged him on IRC, so we'll see if he responds. He says he can't interview right now, so never mind.
Oh, that's fine. They don't want to talk to us anyways.
Alright, so with that then, I think we'll probably finish up stream here very shortly. And we'll go over, we'll give Draco a host, so we can all go over there, cheer him on for a little bit longer, while he finishes up the race here. Hopefully he'll still be able to get a decent placing. It looks like top 20 might be a little bit out of reach, but yeah, he should still do alright, I reckon.
Might hit top 25.
May well do indeed. So a quick shout out again to our lovely trackers who have been keeping an eye on all the proceedings today. Big Goggles, Blade Fang, Dark Grid, and Namaha.
Thank you guys. You guys did good.
Did good indeed. And yeah,
Please check back later in the week. And for the other two qualifier races for more random fun.
Yeah.
Maybe you have your frogs too.
Oh, I hope we'll get frogs too. Well, I hope we get frogs too on a race I can actually make, because I think the midweek ones probably going to be a bit late for me. But yeah, we've got one on Wednesday. That starts at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock UK time. One on Friday. That one runs a bit later, so 8 PM Eastern. So 2 o'clock in the morning here in Europe. And then the weeklies next week as well. So Saturday and Sunday as per normal.
See you guys then, guys.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, make sure you give Dracaris some love, some CSR hype when we go over there and raid him in a sec. I'm sure he deserves it after the show he's given us so far.
You did good. Give him props, guys.
Alright, cheers everyone. See you
Bye.
soon.